Another door that I can't get through. Cool, and there's shit beyond there that I want to get, so... Something tells me we'll be back here later on, too. I've been thinking that sometime soon we might want to start evaluating the option of us playing Resident Evil 5. Feel like it's about time we went and cross it off the list so we can get it over with. I personally don't really like that game that much, but it is next up on our to-do list for the franchise. Whew. It's next up on the to-do list, so we kind of need to go on and get to work on it at some point. It's okay, if we get past 5, then we open the door for me to go and play a game that I do like, which would be Rev 2. Or Revelations 2. But then after Revelations 2, we have to go to the one that I hate the most, which would be 6. 6 is hot ass, and I really don't want to play it because that game is so long. For no reason. For no reason. We gotta play it. We gotta play it. Once we get past 6, we can move on to the other good games. Just running the clock until we get to Requiem. Like, I don't dislike 7. I don't super love Village. And then I quite enjoy Requiem. You gotta get there first though, which is the hard part. So many games to play, so little time. And like I said, I can already tell this game is going to take up quite a lot of our recording schedule for the upcoming year. Okay, this will start going up in May. And then odds are it'll probably run into July, if not into August. I don't know how long this game will be, even with me doing the 40-minute videos, so we shall definitely see how it plays out. But I guess after we finish this game, specifically this game, so not when we finish Guardians, but when we finish this game, we will do 5.
No escape now. Take the lead.
Good luck. Here goes. This one's for you. Try using it. Get him. That's it. Let's get serious.
Ow.
Get him! And catch! You asked for it.
It was never in doubt.
You know, something tells me we probably won't be 100%ing this game because A, this is a blind playthrough and I don't have an idea of what I'm doing. And B, this is a fucking long game. I keep saying that. It's true. It's true. This game is fucking super. Nope. Super long. They're fucking hawking rocks at us. That's right, Arif. Let them know how convenient this is. Let me tell you. Nah, that wasn't that bad. Actually, never mind. I take it back. It wasn't that bad. I'd be lying if I said otherwise.
Well. If it ain't my favorite group of hitchhikers.
Oh, it's you again. You were the guy with the truck, right?
Thanks again for the ride to Calm.
Don't mention it. It's the least I could do for two such lovely young ladies. But I do believe I neglected to introduce myself. The name's Bill, and you can count on me for a lift anytime. Anywho, what can I do you for? You in the market for some fine-feathered friends by any chance?
Are we ever? Need 'em to get through the swamplands.
Then you have come to the right place. Back in the day, we had Republic ferries to get us from A to B, but now they're nothing but driftwood, sadly. We got the next best thing, though, chocobos. To them, a bottomless bog's no worse than a kiddie pool. Now, ladies, you're probably wondering, what gives these birds the power to glide across swamps with ease? Would you believe that their fluffy feathers give them the buoyancy to float, while their limber legs can outrun a motorboat? Not even the dreaded Midgard Sormer, one of the fastest fiends around, can keep up with them.
Wow.
But you don't need convincing. You just need pointing to a hard-working chocobo. Nature's two-legged limousine.
So, can we rent some?
Sure can. My grandson Billy's in the stable over yonder. He'll help you out.
So we have Bill and Billy. What's your son's name? Billiam? Is there a way for me to redo the tutorial? Because I've kind of forgotten. Alright. Okay, well, how do I open that? Or is it just doing its own thing right now? Alright, Billy, where you at, dude? Provide me with 5 of your finest birds.
Howdy! Saw the sign. Need some chocobos to cross the swamp.
I'm sorry, Pops, but you're out of luck.
Pops.
Got no more birds. Last one went this morning.
Could have fooled me, kid.
These are spoken for. That or they're not fit for riding. But I can see you're in a bind, so I'll bump you up the list. For a price, of course.
Which is?
10 grand each.
Out your goddamn mind, kid.
We don't have that kind of money. Or any, really.
Well, there is one other option. Only cost you $1 grand. Is what a scoundrel might say. But I wouldn't dream of distressing y'all further. Just so happens one of our birds ran off the other day. Wild thing, but still a fine chocobo. If you can manage to find and catch him, then he's yours. Free of charge.
You sure?
Yeah, why not? Name's Pico. The hardest-headed bird you'll ever meet. By far.
One bird, huh?
And he's the spitting image of Pops here. You can start by looking for his tracks. Find those, and you're sure to find the feet that made him. Now, wild chocobos can be a bit skittish around people. But if you play it cool and creep up real quiet-like, you'll wrangle them no problem.
I think we can do that. Thanks.
And one last thing. This info comes free of charge, provided you promise to stop by our shop. Speak to Chloe back there. She'll sell you whatever you need.
Oh, I see purple box. That means weapon.
Kid's a born businessman.
If y'all can catch our runaway and get his butt back here, riding and rearing lessons are on me.
Sorry about my brother. All he thinks about is money. He's just doing his job. We understand. I suppose, but he's been a real pain about it ever since our parents left. Say, are you guys from Midgar?
Yes.
Yeah, the Undercity. Then do you happen to know Chocobo Sam?
Yes, actually, I do. That your
very
dad?
well, but yeah, I guess we do. Where is he?
Sector
in Sector
6.
slums.
Yeah, there we go.
He's a big deal in Walt.
Why do you ask? I was thinking about reaching out. It's his fault Mom and Dad are gone, so...
Chloe, that's none of these good folks' business.
But they could help!
Don't tell anyone what she told you. Sam's one of the biggest names in the business. If he gets wind of that story, our ranch is done for.
Don't worry, your secret's safe with us. I promise. Oh! Take these greens. You can give them to Pico when you find him. They were always his favorite treat, you see. Maybe he'll come back once he's had a taste. Right. Should probably sell you stuff, huh? Billy will throw a fit if I don't at least try to get you to spend a few gil. No pressure, but if anything catches your eye... Also, if you have any golden plumes on you, I can exchange them for chocobo gear. So be sure to hand them over if you do.
A ranch's tax shop will have chocobo gear for sale, which will only be credit for golden plumes. Others can be attained by wrangling new chocobos or repairing chocobo stops. Really, a ruby's only worth 100?
I hope Pico
The
doesn't...
market is in shambles around here, huh?
All right, Pico. Where'd you run off to?
You mean Pico?
Let's try looking for some tracks.
Well, apparently the tracks are all the way down. Maybe they're just, it's a nebulous concept where the tracks are. Pico got some big ass feet.
Bingo.
Yeah! Come on, y'all. Let's go bag us a chocobo.
Stop yelling, it's gonna. Oh, wait.
Keep it down. When you're on the hunt, you don't want to startle your prey.
Pray? You know we're not here to kill him, right?
Yeah?
Approach Pico without being noticed. If you're in danger of being spotted by him or one of his pack mates, press a quick B to roll out of sight. If you also distract, you can also distract the chocobo by throwing stones you pick up. Use LB to aim and X throw. Calm down, you ornery beast.
Aw, isn't he just the cutest?
Oh no, I hear you popped a chocobo.
You know, they are kind of similar.
Totally.
Bam, bam, bam.
What does he want now?
Do you think maybe he's still hungry?
Sorry, that's all the food we had.
But you know where there's more? Bill's place.
Back to the ranch it is then.
Come on.
What about its friends? Just leave them be. Alright. You know, I did not consent to hearing this song again.
Ah, there's our guy. Nothing beats a little taste of home, now does it?
Not so much as a feather out of place. Got one healthy bird here.
Enough to ride?
Sure, though I wouldn't try till he's done eating. Once he's had his fill, though, I'm sure he'll come around to the idea, if we ask him nice. Ain't that right? I'll need to prep his gear and all that, so why don't you wait outside?
Oh, Chadley.
Hey there.
What a pleasant surprise. You do remember me, don't you?
Yes, I do. It's only been like a few days, at most. Yeah, Chadley.
I knew you would. It was an absolute pleasure working with you in Midgar. Thank you again. Your invaluable intel allowed me to create so much materia. Detecting internal monologue. The hell's this weirdo doing here? I was created by Professor Hojo, you know. Though your thoughts could be read by any cyborg. But, to answer your question, I took a page out of your book and skipped town. Now, the whole world's my laboratory. Speaking of which, I have a favor to ask.
Airdrop
if it's
out of
not
nowhere,
too
he's a
much trouble.
cyborg, huh?
You need more battle intel.
That's the Cloud I know. Always eager to get on with it. But yes, though, I'd like you to activate some Remna Wave towers first. They were originally constructed
so now
by
they
the
come into
Republic
play,
of
huh?
Junon, but
figured they
were claimed
might.
by Shinra after the war. Since which time they've sat idle and untouched, just waiting for someone to put them to good use. The more towers you activate around the world, the more my processing power will grow. As will the area I can survey. I might even be able to construct a communications network independent of Shinra. How does that sound? You'd not only be helping me, but yourselves as well.
If we find any, we'll turn them on.
Wonderful. I thought you might say something like that. Let's get started then. See that tower? That's your first target. And this will activate it.
People keep handing me all this heavy gear.
As the tower is close by, allow me to accompany you.
One can only hope all this shit's waterproof.
Here we are.
That's awfully dramatic.
Tower activation confirmed. Initiating preliminary scan of the grasslands. I'll ascertain the locations of fiends and natural resources. After careful consideration, I have devised a new name for this type of research. I call it World Intel.
Chadley will employ the data you collect to develop new materia, create new combat simulations, and embark on other scientific endeavors. Activate the Remna Wave towers you encounter and help Chadley deepen your understanding of this world.
I hope you'll assist me in gathering relevant data by completing various tasks on your travels. In return, I will use the information you provide to develop new materia, quid pro quo. To summarize, I want us to become research partners. But before that, is there anything you would like to ask? These communications towers were built by the Republic of Junon in order to further their understanding of the planet. They scan for all manner of signals, which in turn reveal myriad locations of interest, such as long-forgotten ruins and rare natural phenomena. Should you happen to stumble across a tower, please activate it. I must urge you to proceed with caution, though. Feral beasts often claim these installations as their territory. Do you happen to have any questions about world intel and the like? With each piece of world intel you collect, you will also provide me with the data I need to develop new materia. What I ultimately produce, however, is for you to decide. I look forward to finding out what we can create together. Do you happen to have any questions about world intel and the like? With a special pair of goggles, you can do battle in a virtual arena, regardless of your real-world location. That's the combat simulator. Or my combat simulator, as Shinra developed the stationary models first. And fret not, it will never be obsolete. I'll keep it up to date with intel from unique enemy encounters. I will also endeavor to implement all of the summons once I finish analyzing the myths and legends surrounding them, of course. In fact, after poring over stories from the Grasslands, I have finished implementing a new one, the towering colossus known as Titan. Engage him at your leisure. Do you happen to have any questions about world intel and the like?
No, not that again, fuck.
Goggles, that's the combat. Or mine, fret not. I'll keep it up to I will also endeavor. Do you happen to have any... Which particular task would you like to learn about? Simply put, life springs are formed when the life stream breaches the planet's surface. To Shinra, the volume of Mako that can be extracted from these springs is insignificant, certainly not worth the expense. But to us, they are a veritable font of knowledge. In order to tap these precious reserves, however, you will first need to find them. If you still
I know
have
of
questions
one.
about world intel, please ask away. While it is normal for creatures to adapt to their environment, sometimes these adaptations make them a threat. I would like you to track down and eliminate these creatures, and amass data on them in the process. If you still have questions about world intel, please ask away. In certain remote areas, fragments of planetary wisdom have coalesced into crystalline forms. Though the knowledge contained within them is vast and varied, one subject is of particular interest to me, that of summons. If you would analyze the crystals in my stead, thus extracting said knowledge from them, I can use it to enhance our materia. If you still have questions about world intel, please
One last
ask
question,
away.
I believe. Yep.
Ah, yes. I was hoping you would ask. I detected some strange energy signals earlier. My current theory is that they emanate from the remnants of ancient artifacts. But until we investigate, there's simply no telling what the sources might be. And since we have yet to identify them, I have taken the liberty of naming these objects proto-relics. A rather endearing name, if I may say so. At any rate, I would be grateful if you could investigate said curiosities and ultimately recover them for study. If you still have questions about world intel, please ask away.
Well, that would be all my questions. Time for me to go
Do you
now.
happen to have any questions about world intel and the like? In that case, I see no reason not to begin at once. With your activation of this tower, my analysis of the grasslands has already yielded some data. Though hardly substantial, it is enough for me to create materia. Which of these would you like?
Ah.
I wish you all the best in the long journey that lies ahead of you. And remember, you're not in this alone. Should you require assistance, just ask.
Assessing and defeating new fiends will provide Chadley with the data he needs to update the simulator with combat challenges. Complete these challenges to earn a variety of rewards such as powerful summoning materia. Speak with Chadley to access the simulator. Oh god damn it. Okay.
Cloud. I have recreated Titan, the mythical colossus of the grasslands, in virtual space. I encourage you to pit your skills against this summoned entity so that I might complete its materia.
I'll make it okay. May the merciful Lord shine bright on me. Victorious against these mighty entities, the combat simulator to be rewarded with a summoning materia. If it be too difficult, you can gain an advantage in battle by analyzing its corresponding summon crystal found around the world. Okay.
Get him! There!
That was unfortunate.
Stay strong, okay? You can do it.
Taking over.
I'll land. Won't last long.
Well, that was wildly unfortunate.
There! Ha! Bingo! Come on! There! Bring it! Keep it up! The limit and beyond! Let's finish this! That's it! Ah! One more shot! Come on! Bingo! Get him! Freeze! Ha! Freeze! Ha! There! Help us out!
Yeah, I know.
Bingo! Come on! Ha! There! I'm coming! Okay, let's go! Come So that's the way it's gonna be, huh?
And the fight's over. All right. I do not believe you're ready for Titan.
Endless replayability is the simulator's greatest strength. I wish you all the best in your ongoing hunt for world intel.
Okay, I do believe what we're going to do right now is we're going to save. Going to save, and we'll leave it here for now. Because, like I said, we're only going to go for 2 hours and 40 minutes. It's about to be 4 o'clock. I have to be somewhere in 8 hours, so I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll see you guys again tonight for probably more Guardians. I want to keep working on that so we can go ahead and work on getting it off our to-do list, our ongoing list. But I do believe for now we're gonna go, and I will see you guys all later on, okay? So, next time we play this, we'll definitely do a longer session, just so we can get more footage out of it. But yeah, for now, we're gonna leave it here, and I will see you all later on, okay? So, As always, I hope you all have a good day, have a good night. Hope you all get plenty of sleep, plenty to eat, stay safe, stay healthy, and I will talk to you all later on, okay? Bye-bye.